Welcome in. Welcome to the live. If you're catching the live, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions, your well wishes, and your support. This is going to be a collective message, what I like to call a daily download for the day, okay? I want you to take whatever resonates with this message, as everything may not resonate with you, okay? I'm sorry about this noise, y'all. Matter of fact, okay, we back in. That's not going to be all of y'all ill with that. If you are new, welcome to the channel. This channel focuses on spiritual growth and personal development. Sometimes the funky stuff comes out. That stuff you need to know in order to thrive, flow, and grow. Please keep in mind the reading is general. Keep it cute in the comment section. What that means is minimize the negativity, as there is always someone that's coming through here that may be looking for a healing message, may be looking for a healing tribe or a healing community. Please don't dilute or contaminate the energy, okay? Even if it's a funky message, all right? You don't have to share all of your negative experiences because they are what shaped you today. You don't have to keep referencing them in everyday conversations, in everyday messages that are general collective messages. Now, I do sing and I do cuss. I hope that doesn't bother you. But if for some reason it does, I ask that you return to Tarot Land, where there are other readers that are much more in alignment with you, as it may not be your girl. Okay? I do sing and I do cuss. I think I told y'all that. Anyway, let's get into this collective message. Welcome in if you are new. Hey Empress, how are you? If you all are interested, I am going to be on TikTok later today. So if you want a live personal read, those will be available at a discounted price later on today, okay? Let's get into prayer. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, I ask you to protect me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, my aura and energetic field. As I do this message for the collective, I ask you to show clear, accurate, and concise messages at this time on what they need to know for their highest and most loving good. Holy Spirit, holy angels, may the highest vibration find us at all times, as we are forever grateful for your messages. So it be, so it be, and so it be. Y'all know we nosy, so let's see what's going on with the collective. Hey Julie, what up, Lo? Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this spread? Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, I ask you to protect me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, my aura and energetic field. As I do this message for the collective, I ask you to show clear, accurate, and concise messages at this time for what they need to know for their highest and most loving good. Pray that the right person will see this message at the right time for the right reasons. Holy Spirit, holy angels, I ask that you will give clear, accurate, and concise messages on what the collective needs to know, not just based off of my perception, but on what it is that they are meant to know, need to know at this time. Holy Spirit, I ask you to protect and put a barrier around me so that there would be no distractions, no interruptions, or anything that would interfere with this message being put out at this time. May the highest vibration find us at all times, as we are forever grateful for your messages. So it be, so it be, and so it be. And y'all know we nosy. Let's get into this message. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective, please? Hey Sheila, we have fear coming out. First card out is fear. They gave me that song by Jasmine Sullivan. Fear. It's called Fear. Scared to try cause I'm scared to fail. I'm scared to die cause I'm scared of hell. Scared to kiss. I'm scared to touch. Scared to move on, so I live in the past. I don't know why that's coming out so strong. Somebody could be scared to do something, or they were scared to do something. Give me more, please, Holy Spirit, on what's going on for this message. We have perseverance. And what else, please? This may sound silly, but it's true. So don't pretend it ain't you too. We all afraid of something here. Somebody been living a lie, honesty, and a reverse of denial. Cause you ain't human without fear. Somebody let fear lead them on a path that they like. You know how you could be around somebody and they could have wonderful ideas. They could be like an optimal, well, not optimal, but like they could be like a very bright student. They could be somebody that has a very bright future ahead of them if they would just try. They could be somebody who could be potentially, it's a person who basically got a lot of potential out here. And I feel that they live in fear. And they live based off of the lies that they tell themselves, and they have or they do deny opportunities that would be for their highest good and their growth. Okay. Bottom of the deck is health in the reverse. At the back of the deck is doubt. Yeah. Either this is you or this is someone in your energy. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be anybody. But whoever this person is, they miss out on life because of their fear. They're scared of everything. Okay? Because you ain't human without fear. This is a person who always looks at the worst case scenario. They always look at the worst thing that's going to happen. I don't feel like this is a person who tries positivity. If they do, they kind of like kick the bucket over with it. Now, if this is you, you could be in and out. You could waver a lot in your positivity or in your higher thinking. Okay? And it's not good for your health. See, journey popped out in the reverse. But I'm taking it in the upright. I feel like somebody has a purpose. They have a journey. This could be a bloodline thing. Because I am picking up on family. Like, let's say you're going ahead of someone. This is the story I'm picking up. This is what I'm channeling. Just off the top. And, of course, we'll get into the message. You'll let us know exactly what's going on. But what I'm picking up is there is someone that could be in the family, in the bloodline, the scenario that I'm picking up. They could have went throughout their life being scared of everything, lying to themselves about the worst case scenario. What's the worst thing that can happen? It has affected their health. It has affected their fearful mindset, has affected them in multiple areas of their life. It has affected their relationships. It has affected their ambitions. It has affected their aspirations. It has even affected their finances, their career, and their health. Okay, this is like somebody that feels like, you know, they can't do anything without other people. Because even in this journey card, there's two people and they have each other's hands, you know, behind each other's back. You feel what I'm saying? So they're looking, one person looking one way, the other person's looking another way. But either way it goes, this is somebody who waits for other people to make stuff happen for them. Even with this reach card, it's like two people that are reaching out to each other. Back of the deck is serenity. Can I get more? This is somebody that's afraid to be alone. And then the reach card came out anyway, child. Okay. Can I get one more? I just keep hearing it. We all afraid of something here. You got unity in the reverse. Yeah. Cause you ain't human without fear. Bottom of the deck is assistance and truth. Yes. Okay. This is a person that wanted to be a part of a group. They wanted to be a part of an in crowd. This is like the person that fights to have family, even if the family is disrespecting them or disregarding them. They will allow their family or their friends or their relationship to take advantage of them, even if it just means being a part of something. This is a person I'm picking up on that wants to be a part of things. They want to make sure that they are included within something, and they will deny anything that causes them to go on the path of independence by themselves. They are not going to want to go on a journey if it means going on a journey by themselves. They're always going to reach out for someone else, or they're always going to get into like connections where they need to connect with other people, or they need to feel like they're included in some type of way. And I'm seeing the Feds card for some reason in my other deck. And it could just be because I want to use the deck, but I don't feel like reaching over and grabbing it. But it just feels like this is being found out. Either people are seeing this about this person, or this person is getting that mirror up to themselves that, yeah, this is you, buddy. And I got a mirror card now. Let me just grab the deck, child, because somebody is afraid to try new things. They're afraid to go on a different journey because it's like, what would they think of me? How would I be perceived? You know? We all afraid of something here. 'cause you ain't human without fear. What you got going on, Holy Spirit, for the collective when it comes to this spread? Please and thank you. What you have? Don't forget to like the video as well. Excuse me. It does help get the message out there to those who may need it. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your love and your support. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, what messages do you have for the collective when it comes to the spread? Please, thank you. Abundance is in the reverse. It's like somebody has been living their life waiting for some. Well, didn't I tell you I was seeing the Fed's card? Here it is. It's in the reverse. Now, with it being in the reverse, I don't know. I don't get this card very often. But to me, if the feds, for example, if something like that was involved, there would have to be something going on. This is like an energy of making no noise. With the abundance card and then the receive card at the bottom of my deck is making me feel, again, past and future. There's a person who they looking back, or they look back on their life and they look at all the chances they didn't take. You could be picking up on somebody that you know is a very fearful person. This is a prayer over progress type of person, where they'll pray about everything but they never do anything. This is whoever this is. Whoever this person is, I don't know why they're in the energy, but this is coming out. See, travel. This is somebody that they barely go anywhere. I want to say, when I'm picking up, this could be a person who is jealous of the moves that you make, or they've made it hard to be around them based off of their pessimism. Yeah, support. And this is somebody that's very codependent on the same people around them. They never do anything different. Success is in the reverse, okay? And the reason why they do that is because they depend on other people to help them in some type of way. This could be the type of person where, because they don't have a car, they never go anywhere unless they get a ride. Because they don't have a vehicle, or not a vehicle, because they don't have like because there's no jobs available with the criteria that they want, or making the money that they want, they never go out and get a job, right? Like, this is a person who they don't have the skills and the qualities to do something like let's say you need a degree for the type of dream job they want. They won't go to school, but they also won't go get other jobs. They would just sit there being like broke, or they would just sit there and not have anything because they feel like they don't have any opportunities, or they're too scared to do something to change their life. Didn't I say prayer over progress? Prayer over progress with this knowledge, and then the prayer card popped out. I can't make it up. This is a prayer over progress type of person. They're going to pray about everything. They're going to ask God, please, please, please. But they're not doing anything to really make their life any different. We have boundaries that popped out in the reverse. And then we have new love. So what this tells me is this is a person who they depend on their love interest, or they depend on somebody to take care of them, to do things for them. This is a very codependent person, whoever I'm picking up on, period. And they have a lot of wounds. And whatever these wounds are, they bring it within this circle, and they're coddled. Like, this could be like a person who has kids, but they have people to take care of their kids so they don't have to be responsible. This could be like a person who they're married, or they're in a relationship. They're in some type of commitment with somebody, but this person, they feel comfortable with this other person because they're predictable. They know exactly what's going to happen, and it doesn't require any change within them to be in this scenario with whoever this person is. Whatever this is, somebody is used to it. And it's like, if they fail, if they fall, somebody's going to pick up the slack, or somebody's going to be there for them. Somebody's going to hold them up, or some shit like that. Okay, let's get into why this is even coming out, though. Because why is this here for the collective? Let's do it. Let's get a little you versus them to see what's going on. Because it's not clear to me as to why this is coming out. Because I feel like I'm describing a person. Whoever this person is, they haven't lived their best life because they're too afraid to. This person depends on like lovers and shit like that to feel good about themselves. But what is this about? Holy Spirit, can you give me the mutual energy in between the collective and this person? Let's start off with mutual energy. Excuse me. What's the mutual energy in between the collective and this person? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is in the reverse with the Tower at the bottom of the deck, and then the back of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like with the Seven of Wands, both of you are being supported in some type of way. Both of you do pray to the divine, but I feel like with the Seven of Wands, you don't hold yourself back from experiencing new things. This other person, they don't hold themselves back from crossing boundaries with other people, asking for help from other people. We have the Six of Wands popping out here. I'm hearing that's not mutual energy. I'm hearing collective, so that's you. Can you give me the collective's energy when it comes to this energy that I'm picking up on? I just need like 3 more cards. Bet you see stars. Bet you see far. I don't know why that just popped in. We have the Knight of Cups. Have you ever had fun like this? We gon' night. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in the upright. Back of the deck is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles. You, whoever you are, you take your life very seriously now. Okay? With the Knight of Cups, I feel like you are lovingly going after the things that you want to do. You're pouring the love into whatever it is. It's like if you take a break, you're coming right back. Four of Swords, you could be prioritizing rest at this time. Six of Pentacles, it's like you're balancing out a scale where whatever you put in, you're going to get something positive to be put out. What is this energy over here for this person, or this energy that I'm picking up on? We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We have, and it's exactly 3 cards. We have the Tower. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Lovers in the reverse. What it looks like is somebody is losing support. It's like when life was hard for you, it was Seven of Wands in the upright. And when life was challenging for them, they had someone to depend on. But it's balancing out now with the Temperance energy. Back of the deck is the Three of Cups. I feel like, okay, what this has to do with you is you have a person here who is in your energy. Whoever this person was, with the Seven of Wands, I don't feel like they were much of support to you. When you were in their life, they were surrounded by people that kind of like coddled them, made ways for them, told them what they wanted to hear. You didn't have that. You always had the Queen of Swords energy, which is like having to cut through things on your own, having to see things for what they are. You were always required a certain level of discernment. I feel like you went through a lot of things and you learned a lot of things from what you've been through because you're triumphing through it with the Six of Wands, Knight of Cups. You may have dated different people that have taught you different things. You've learned things about failures and losses. You've learned things about successes and, you know, failure and loss. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you've always had to produce and maybe pay out, or you've always had to focus on balancing things out. With this Four of Swords energy, this was like a resting period energy, a healing energy. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of succeeding, but you've also done a lot of balancing. You've used your intuition in a lot of different spaces. You've had to do that. Whatever your journey is, you've walked your path alone. This other person over here, they're getting a rude awakening about their life because with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, they didn't sow nothing, so they reap nothing. They didn't set themselves up for success. They don't get success. But I will tell you, they're going to get a Tower, and I feel like the Tower is the illusion breaking down with the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse, that they have been they've been building their foundation off of other people's support. And with the Seven of Wands being the mutual energy in the reverse, I don't feel like you're going to have to fight as hard for what you need. But this person, they're not going to have the support that they need when it comes to the way that they've lived their lifestyle. That's what this is giving me. Hazel. What up, Fanae? When I do it in landscape, they make your comments disappear. I have to touch the screen and scroll to see it. So if I don't see it right away, just let you know. But anyway, who is this person? Bet you see stars. Death card energy in the reverse with the moon and the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Wands with the Empress. Why is this coming out for the collective? I'm hearing the word cousin. Somebody was comparing themselves to you, okay? It was like somebody felt like they were really supported in some way, or they were using some type of barrier to protect themselves from life. And the barrier was people. People helping them, people giving them support, being there for them, all type of shit. Give me a card over here for the collective when it comes to this energy over here. What's going on? Why is this relevant? Divine masculine in a reverse. So this could be a masculine energy. Okay. Can I get an energy over here? We have affair. Interesting. Okay. So for some of y'all, this was a person. Okay. Got it. Whether it's a divine masculine or a divine feminine, but I do have the divine masculine card in reverse. The divine masculine energy is a action energy, okay? It is a movement energy. It's about taking the inspired action based off of the inspired ideas that they may have, the creativity that they've cultivated through their divine feminine energy in order to get into this divine masculine energy. With the divine masculine being in the reverse, this tells me that whoever this person was, they had some potential to be on a path with you. So automatically, especially with that new love, some of y'all, this is a lover. They didn't choose to get out of some type of relationship. They denied a connection with you. They've lied their way out of this connection. And with the abundance, the travel in the reverse, help and support, they're praying for help and support, and they're not feeling very much so protected, and they are not. Seven of Wands is in the reverse. I feel like with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, you are no longer allowing barriers and challenges to stop you, but with this mutual energy, Seven of Wands, this person is no longer getting that protection barrier that they were getting before. This is also somebody that with this affair energy out here, they could have even had another lover and they're losing that lover as well. They could have been with somebody for status. They could have been with somebody just to say that they were in a relationship or to make themselves feel good. Okay, like an emperor energy, like feeling like if I have this relationship over here and I'm playing, this person just playing it small. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. This is somebody that's playing it small in their life. They've been playing it small because they allow fear to stop them from moving forward in their life. They deny anything new. They stop themselves from experiencing new things, and they lie to themselves about what they truly want. Even if their heart is asking for more, they're going to deny it because they're too comfortable with where they are, but the comfort has become or is becoming uncomfortable. And it's kind of like as you rise, they're having their tower. Because I feel like when this person was in your life, you were having your tower. Or they watched you have a tower and maybe they didn't support you with something like that. Show me what this person, how is this person relevant to the collective? Can I get more on that energy? We got assistance at the bottom of the deck, so it makes me feel like when you needed help, this person wasn't there for you. When you needed support, they weren't doing much for you. Can I get more, please, for the collective? Bet you see stars. Yeah, Fool card in the reverse. This is somebody that didn't take a chance or opportunity with you. Family, lover, or friend, but I'm strongly picking up on love now. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that saw you as a valuable option, but with the Magician, it's kind of like they was like playing in your face. Three of Swords energy, and they maybe have hurt your feelings, maybe have made you feel devalued in some type of way. And with the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, you realize you got to do this by yourself, and you bossed up. Hey, Tamia. Whoever this person is, they could definitely be like an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Cap, heavy Taurus energy out here in Virgo. Then we have the Fool card, which is Aries for me as a reader, Virgo, and the Gemini with the Magician. Three of Swords is Libra energy. Take it as it resonates, okay? What is going on in this person's world now as a result of what's happening, Holy Spirit? We got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. What's going on in this person's life as a result of what's happening? King of Wands. Four of Wands in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. There's a relationship that's going down. Yeah, Ace of Swords. There's some secrets that are being revealed about a relationship or a marriage that they have been in at this time. Yep, Two of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, this person is being left high and dry without a plan. Like, the people that they were planning with are no longer people that they can or want to plan with. And I feel like it has something to do with some type of betrayal, some type of, like, with the Tower energy and the Justice. I'm sorry, Judgment. There's something that someone can't look away from. I'm strongly feeling the Ten of Swords energy, even though I don't have the Ten of Swords that I'm looking at. But Nine of Cups, Justice in the reverse. Okay, Nine of Swords. There's a lot of secrets coming out of either about some money, a relationship, about a marriage or something like that. Four of Wands, somebody could be finding out that someone's having some type of affair, or it's like that scenario where it's like, I told you don't worry about this person, but the person they're telling the person not to worry about is exactly who they need to worry about. It's something like that out here, okay? Why is this relevant to the collective though? I'm hearing shoulda chose you. Yeah, the World card fell on the floor. Yeah, this person, didn't I say I was feeling the Ten of Swords? And here it is. Four Cups in the reverse of the Ten of Swords. This person rejecting you put them on a timeline, World card in the reverse, on a timeline of betrayal and destruction when they had an opportunity to get out. Seven of Wands. The gate was open with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. When the Seven of Wands comes up, the gate is closed. Emperor in the reverse, Queen of Wands. This person, didn't I say Emperor energy? This person and whoever they chose, they're going down together. I don't know how they're going down, or it's kind of like, you know, the energy destroying itself from the inside out. This person, they trusted this person, or they married, or they were married to this person. They decided to stay with a person out of fear of anything new happening, out of fear of failure, that something new, taking a chance on something new would be a waste of time. It could also be with that perseverance and honesty. This person, they wanted to keep the momentum going with whoever they were doing it with because they had invested so much. But with the Seven of Pentacles coming out in the reverse as their first card next to the Tower, they're realizing that whatever they've invested was a waste of time anyway. It was bad for their health. Someone's health could be declining as well. They could be needing medical attention or help. Someone could be like sick with something. But with the Three of Pentacles, it's like a person could be like laying in the hospital, or they could be ill or sick, and all they're thinking about is who doesn't love or care about them or something. It's something. Didn't I say who doesn't love or care about them? Here go the card, care. Y'all see me just pick up this deck. Somebody is like, who cares about me? Someone wants to know, is anybody praying for them? Does anybody care about them? Is anybody going to have their back? But I strongly feel like you would have. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, somebody is overloaded. We have luck and we have good news. I also feel like somebody is finding out that somebody only loves them based off of what they can contribute to a connection. Make my lifestyle comfortable. Yeah, strategy. Some relationship was based off of what somebody can provide, period. And it's like, whoever you, yeah, I told you, this is a marriage. For some of y'all, this was somebody who married someone, got into a long-term connection, or something happened in between these two people to make them locked in, tied to one another in some type of way. And it's, yeah, with calm and collaboration, this person felt like they was making the right move, but they was making the move through fear. Yep, hesitation. They were given an option, this route or this route. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was given the opportunity to choose, and they chose what they know. with this indulgent card. They chose what they know. And now they've like slipped up, tripped up or something like that. That you see stars. We got blessing. And we got nightmare. Oh my God. You could choose a blessing or you could choose a nightmare. And they chose that nightmare. Yes, they did, because of the fear. They don't realize that the energy of fear is a low vibrational energy. So anything you're choosing out of that energy has the potential to give off that nightmare energy. And I feel like now this has been something that has been taking its time to play out. You've been in the background relaxing, focusing on your goals, and now there's a person who wants to apologize for their pride. But I just feel like but it's over now. I'm gonna wrap this up. Go on and take a bow. Holy Spirit. Now, all of those songs that I sung during this message could be relevant to you in some type of way, because they've been coming out. Take a Bow, I haven't heard in a while. Fear, I haven't heard in a while, by Jasmine Sullivan. And I have not heard that Beyonce song recently. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I listen to a lot of DJs, so maybe. Can I get final messages for this? Why is this important to the collective? With appreciation and deceit, you need to know that somebody tricked themselves out of their spot in your life. This is what they're trying to tell you. You didn't miss out on anything. This person actually did. Yep, with door to spirit, door to value. This person was supposed to choose a divine path over a path of financial gain and money. They went the wrong way. It's just period, okay? Someone went the wrong way, straight up. And it is what it is. They've lost an opportunity, and now they have to... they're being forced to heal at this time with the Healer of the Ages in the reverse, and with Patience out here at the bottom of the deck. Now we have Strategy, 4th chakra. It's kind of like this. If the divine sends you a person in order to help you open up your heart and you choose not to, or if you not even just choose not to, if you choose not to but also do that person bogus as hell, leave them high and dry, make them feel low about themselves, break their heart, 3 of Swords, play in their face, not only are you going to be forced to heal, but it's going to be in the most brutal way. It's going to be in a way where your heart is exploding, because when you had the opportunity to just kind of like feel it and heal it, a person denied that opportunity. Even if y'all weren't supposed to be together or going to be together, the purpose of why you was in their life still stood, okay? So that is the message. I hope it resonated, gave you clarity. Catch me on TikTok. I'm about to go over there now. I hope that you all have found this message helpful, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Mwah.